Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Domino as recorded by Van Morrison on guitar. Now this song has some awesome rhythm and blues style guitar playing parts in it, and chord-wise it's really pretty simple. It just uses an A, a D, a B minor, and an E. Those are the four chords that are used in the entire song. But what the guitarist, the electric guitar player, does on this track is come up with some really cool guitar parts and ways of getting around those chords. And I want to break it all down for you so you can steal some of these ideas, and then when you're playing guitar either over your own songs or you just want to learn this song note for note, then you can take these ideas and make it a part of your own playing. So I'm going to break it all down for you, but before we dive in, I want to give you a gift right away. If you're new, you've got to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style anywhere on the neck. And this is the system that I use for basically mapping out all the notes, and I use this when I'm playing anything on guitar, and it's especially going to tie in when we look at some of these rhythm guitar parts today. So grab your copy down below, just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. All right, well with that said, let's break down this song. Let's break down some of these awesome rhythm and blues guitar parts to Domino as recorded by Van Morrison. We're going to start off with the intro progression, which is the same as the verse, and it's really what the majority of the song is based around, just an A and a D chord. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're moving between a couple shapes here. We're going to start off with this double stop and a pull off. I'm playing the 11th fret on the 3rd string and then the 10th fret on the 2nd string. I hit those two notes together, but I quickly pull off from the 11th fret here with my ring finger down to the 9th fret with my index finger. So I want to have that index in place with these two notes, and then just a quick pull off. Then we play 11 on the 4th string. And really what this is an A chord here. It's based out of this shape for those of you that know your caged system. It's like a C shape here, but we're up here. It's an A concert pitch, but we're playing out of that C shape from caged. So here we're gonna do that pull off, then play the 11th fret. Then we do a little muted strum there. We just kind of drop our hand and mute the strings. And then we come in on the upbeat here to and, on the and a 2 with a D triad. And this is the 11th fret, then 10th fret, 10th fret. So that's the first part. And then we go and 4 and. So that's the and a 3 with an up strum and then 2 muted strums, 4 and on beat 4. It can be a little muted and percussive. Then we do it again. This time, so we go back to that, think of this as like an A chord, and then we go to the 7th fret here, just barring 3 strings, 7, 7, 7, but that's a D6, so it's like taking your D bar chord and then barring all the way. So it changes from A to D, A, and then this kind of makes it a D6, which is a really cool sound. Definitely like an old school blues sound, that D6 there. Now sometimes he'll play that note before the pull off, like this, 3 and 4. Right? And just getting that little 8th note in there. And there's more variations, but that's the basic idea. So you're moving from A to D, A to kind of a D6. Now that starts for the first part of the intro, and then Van Morrison comes in singing, and then he goes down to more of the lower strings and plays A to D like this. And this is thinking like an A chord here. You could play it like a bar chord here at the 5th fret, but I like these thumb chords. It's more of a rhythm and blues style. So here, 5 and then 7, 6, 5, 5. Or you could just play the top strings if you want, if you don't want to use the thumb. So that would be an A chord and then go to D like this, which is a great rhythm and blues move. You slide into the F sharp there on the 9th fret and then grab these 3 strings. It's like this D, but you've inverted it. So, right? 1 and 2. And then do a few extra strums there on the D. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So we're anticipating that D, just like in the riff. 1 and a 2 and, right? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Now, when we go to the chorus, Oh Domino, where Van Morrison sings that, it straightens out a little bit and goes more of just quarter notes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the drums kind of play more of a straighter groove. So there you would just go. If you want a basic rhythm, just A to D like this. But you could do some more cool licks like what's on the recording like this. Now what I'm doing there is the bass note on that A chord. Then I hit the chord on beat 2, 1 and 2, then do 2 muted strums like this. 1 and 2 E and a. Then do some double stops. I'm thinking based out of this shape here that we learned earlier, right? Which is just that inverted D chord. Or if you know your cage system, it's like your G shape here for your D chord. And what I'm playing is a double stop. 9 and 7. So 9 on the 4th string, 7 on the 3rd string. Then go to 7 and 7, then 9, 7. And that basically is your D chord. So do the A shape here, bass, bass, strum, 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 then a little lick that's off of the D shape there. So instead of just going, right? Someone might see a song and be like, oh, A to D, what a boring chord progression. But there's so much that you can do with that. Like, then we come out of this and we go, like, how cool of a part is that? So we do the chorus, which happens to be that 4-bar progression, just repeating over and over. And then he's like, oh, one more time. And we go, we do this little walk up. So we go to B minor here, 2, 4, 4, 3, starting on the 5th string. We do 2 strums there. Then we do a walking bass, 4, 4, 5, 5. On the 5th string, then go to the 4th string, go 1, 1, 2, 2, so. Then jump down to the 2nd fret of the low E and walk up, 2, 3, 4, then go back to this. So that goes. And sometimes I did this. When I get here, I just went to my thumb, right? It's like a Jimi Hendrix style right there. All right, we got one last part. That's the horn riff. That goes like this. All right, so this is right out of your A major pentatonic with a little blues flavor. I'm thinking about this shape here, or again, I keep tying in that cage system. If you think about your A chord here, you've got your G shape and your A shape. But here we're gonna play the open 5th string, then we'll go 3, 4. Then walk up pentatonic scale, 2, 4, 2, 2. Then 4, 2, 2. It's like an A6 sound, so 4th fret on the 4th string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, finish up on that top note there on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we go. So that's just a little variation, starts the same way. And instead of going to that note, we just end on that note. So all together. 1, 2, here's the riff. Congrats on making it through this lesson on how to play Domino as recorded by Van Morrison. Now take your time with those guitar parts. There's a lot in there, from the pull-offs and then being able to play single note melodies like in the horn riff to being able to play double stops and muting. All of those techniques are being used in this song. So it's a great exercise to work out. And to help you even more, make sure to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And as we were going through today's lesson, I was pointing out the different shapes, and those shapes are on the page that I put together. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. Before you go, I want to hear from you. Let me know your #1 song that you would like to see me teach here next on the channel. Thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll see you in another one real soon.